Hey, good morning, everybody. Erasmo's not here right now, so I'm just gonna start for a couple of minutes, and then he should be coming in shortly. Um, I don't have much to say besides like events going on around I guess, the county or the city. Um, but I will say that they have like quite a few things going on. Like, I don't, where did I put it? Uh, I know tomorrow it's gonna be I guess, like the history live action at Palo Alto, from 10 in the morning till 12. If anybody's like into like the whole history thing, um, from 10 to 12 they will have reenactments and also like weapons demonstrations there at the Palo Alto, right there on Paredes and 511. And I think that's gonna be part, because I think it's tomorrow as well. The whole bike ride from the event center to Palo Alto, so that might be like two events going on at once or a continuation. Um, I also wanted to say that there will be. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, how's it going, Ray? How's it going, Ray? How's it going, Diana? I want to say that there will be a book signing coming up shortly from a Bronzeville native on April 6th, at 1 p.m. on the First United Methodist. It's from a local writer, James Pace. As far as I read, I think it's the son of the actual James Pace, and he's writing regarding his book, or he's going to be talking about his recent book called "The Mother of Exiles," which is talking about the asylum seekers. But that's on April 6th. Anybody who likes going to like the book signings or book conferences, that's a pretty cool event to go to. Um, what else is going on April 9th? I know as well, next tomorrow on Big Red's Ranch, they are having like a egg hunt or some activities as well. Um, but I was hoping that person was going to be here yesterday to give some more details regarding it, but they weren't able to, I guess, be on for like, because I told them like 20, 30 minutes, but they've been super busy planning all these events. It takes a whole part of the day, and it's pretty exhausting to be like, I guess, still going on like at 9 at night. But I think they're having an event tomorrow and as well, um, next week, next weekend. Um, as far as egg hunts, I do know that on the 9th, on April 9th, whoever has, I guess, dogs, there will be like a Easter egg hunt for dogs on April 9th. And that's from 5 to 7 p.m. at the dog park over there by Olmedo. I don't know if anybody, like, if you guys know where it's at, but it's over there by, I guess, 511 Olmedo area. And they will have, I guess, pictures, egg hunt, but there is like a $5 registration on that. Ray says Celeste will be on my show. Cool, man. And I know his show is like at 8 p.m., correct, Ray? Another thing regarding, because I'm just trying to, I guess, give information regarding the whole Easter, because I know there's like everybody starts popping up with events for children, because I know that Big Red's, I guess, or the dog park is $5, and Big Red's also charges like $10. There's one by the city of Brownsville. I believe they're the ones doing it. It's going to be at the sports park, but that's until the 14th of April, and that's going to be for from 6 to 8 p.m. But it's like from 9-year-olds down, and they will have like they have like, I guess, on the softball fields, they have them all separated by age group. That way they don't have like big groups stumbling over little kids. Um, but they have it like by age groups, like I guess 1 through 3 or something like that, and they have it all the way till 9. And then they also have like a special needs softball field. Um, that way everybody's included, and that one's completely free on April 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. You says, "Hey Sam, heard Dr. Gutierrez may be on the way out." Um, I haven't gotten any information on that, but I'm sure Asmo already got a message regarding that, regarding all the details. But hopefully he'll be on like within 10 minutes. This has been the longest 5 minutes of my life since I'm by myself. um, but let's see. This guy really. Good thing I didn't say anything more regarding Sunday at 8 p.m. Magali de la Rosa Tejano artist will be on Talk Show Central RGB style. Hey man, and speaking of Tejano artist, there will be a conjunto competition for I guess school age kids from elementary through high school on the April 9th Jacob Brown Auditorium. But not only that, there's also I think it's at the same time they're also doing like a cat food drive for veterans. So you guess I don't know if they're charging at the entrance or anything, or maybe the canned food drive is like their admission. Um, but it's good to check out. And the food drive is for veterans, like I mentioned. They're at Jacob Brown, and it's conjunto. It's you can never go wrong with that. I know they had that stuff over here in Los Fresnos, like the conjunto, and it gets pretty good, man. I can't. It's good music. Sam, you're doing good. Thank you so much, Miss Mario. And I've done public speaking before. Um, I've done public speaking before. It's just when I need to have like a something written out beforehand or have a topic and go from there. Ray saying that it is free. I'm wondering. I'm guessing that's regarding the conjunto thing on Jacob Brown. Um, what else did I see here? Harmony tomorrow is having a car show. Uh, there will be vendors and they'll have games and they'll have I guess they're doing like I guess like a fundraiser but with a car show there. Um, and as far as events that is going around the city here, and because I didn't want to go much into detail as far as like the egg hunts, as far as big risk, because I didn't know much of the details. I just know that they're charging like $10 per adult, and then but that includes like their activities that they already have there, and then like if you want to have like your kids like do egg hunts, they'll charge you like $2 per kid, and they'll set out the eggs real quick, and then you can have your kids go do the egg hunting. But that's just like as much information I have as far as Big Red's Ranch. I know they're gonna be coming on Monday night for information regarding like I guess the because they also have an Easter egg hunt the following weekend, and they're also gonna be having a camp, and that's one thing I wanted to I guess get information on because I know everybody's been a little bit with the whole COVID and everything's been going like not all over the place, but stressed. Everybody's been feeling the stress from COVID and schools and everything falling behind, and it seems like everything's falling into pieces. But now it's looking like it's getting into place. Everything's falling into place. They're gonna come on and I guess give their details regarding like their activities for the camps. Because I think their camp, and I don't want to mix the numbers up. I think their camp is like 150. I want to say it's around 150 for the whole week. Because there's that camp, there's Fragile Life Planet, which I think charges 200, and then there's Camp Rio. So there's three camps where your kids could go to. But I know that they have like lots of activities for kids because sometimes you just want to like they need to go back to where it's like outdoors and get some fresh air, not just be indoors. Um, and now the weather, yes, right. it looks pretty good. Sorry, wrong show. Yeah, I know. He posted that he was going to be like starting the show again, and I'm like, oh, pretty cool. I'm over here searching for it, and then this Erasmo posted it was like April Fools, and I'm like, I guess it is. Big Red's Ranch, lots of activities, always a great time. I haven't had the opportunity to go yet, but I've seen like lots of great reviews from them, from like the Christmas lights and like the Easter egg hunts that they have there and the camping. And I know many people that are like, oh well, 150 $200. It is quite a bit for some people, but when you compare it to like the other camps around the area, it's a pretty good price. And I know some locations do have like a that you can. I think it's Camp Rio. You can put like $50 down and then make the rest in payments. I know. Uh, which other one was it? I think it's Big Reds that they're doing. If it's a single parent, the parent can go in for free, just pay for the kids, something like that. Like I said, I'd rather have them come onto the show and give their information. That way, they're able to give exact information. I don't want to like be giving false information and then people show up and be like, "Well, Sam said it was free or whatnot," and when it's not. Some of my students have been there and they love it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Like for this year, I'm gonna try to see if I can send my kid this modest because I think it's up to like 10 or 11. I think for the camping. I don't know. I know it's up to sixth grade, and I know my youngest, or not my youngest, but my youngest boy it's gonna be going to middle school next year, so he still I guess qualifies. But I heard it's pretty good, and I saw all the pictures, all the events that they do, and I think it should be pretty good for children to be out there, getting some fresh air and some dirt and some grass in their knees. Other than that, right now, usually what I tell Erasmo, like, I don't like going into like the whole politics in the morning because you don't want to start off with a bad foot, a bad foot or a bad note. Um, but that's as far as I have as far as events going on. I know I'm not trying to be like, oh, everything's all peachy and all this other stuff, or it's all like nice. I did see part of the special meeting when they were talking about the light post and when they were talking about the sidewalks, where they're trying to go into like the little details. But I know that I guess the light post was supposed they're gonna I guess be prolonged a little bit because they got to order the materials. I know they're trying to do temporary lighting from the PUB because it does get dark because people have complained. The mayor said that he's been getting calls that it's a bit dark, and they're all connected. It's all together, so one goes out. I guess several go out at the same time. Hey, how's it going, Double? And as far as the other thing on the sidewalks for the master plan sidewalks, I didn't get much information, like details into it because I was watching it like in double time. Um, but I think it was I was hearing that it was like over there in the Dakota area. But again, everything is like small steps, and they were also talking about like the whole fiber optics for the I guess the internet for having everything connected. I'm just waiting for 9:15 for this guy to come on. Because as far as information right now, this is about it. Um, let me see. I know tonight, and we were being prolonging it, and they were talking. Um, Monta el viejo. Well, this guy's doing like I guess, a marriage thing ceremony right now, and he scheduled it at 9. He's like, let me just give me 15 minutes and I'll be on the show and this and that. But he'll be on in a little bit. Normally, I do it with other people, like at least Maggie and Roman or Maggie and De Los Santos, Commissioner De Los Santos. But I'm by myself right now because I guess it's in the morning. What was the other thing I was going to tell you guys? I already forgot. I got sidetracked. Sorry. Because what was the other thing? Oh yeah, that tonight we're gonna talk about send the link. Okay. Give me a quick second. Let me see. the Lincoln Park thing. Give me one quick second. Let me see if I can get this guy on real quick. Yeah, because there was some issue with the whole Lincoln Park. And I was telling, we're trying to get, I guess, talk about it, but we're trying to get some more details. And they were just talking about how, I guess, Lincoln Park, everybody knows that it's for, I guess, pregnant teens or teens that had just given birth to their children. Um, and I guess, special needs children into Lincoln Park because they're trying to fill up the rest of the school. But they're trying to get some more information regarding that before we jump into conclusions. Let me see if I can give me 1 second. Let me just get this guy here real quick. There it is.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, man. It's dark as hell in the back.
It's dark
because I closed the screen or what?
What?
I don't know. Time you're doing. Thank you so much. Sorry. No, it's because Ray had asked me to like send him a link because I was telling him like, well, I'm already out of events because I was giving them like all the events that are happening right now with Easter. And the book signing in Palo Alto. I don't know. Do you want me to still send this guy a link? I'll send him a link.
Sure. Wait. Okay. So you know what? I actually got another something other today. The Lopez High School is going to be putting on a performance on the 21st, the 22nd, the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Let me tell you, Lopez has an amazing fine arts program, and they do a heck of an awesome job. And so anyone that is interested is going to be at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, 7 p.m. on Thursday, and 7 p.m. on Friday. So, I mean, that's another amazing event. Unfortunately for me, I mean, I would be there. I have a commitment in Matamoros those Thursday and Friday and Saturday, Thursday and Friday. I'm actually going to preach on Friday in Matamoros, which is something new for me. But Thursday, you have to be there to get a little gist of what's going on. That's just what I do. So that's one of the reasons why I won't be able to go. But I recommend and suggest that anyone and everyone out there that has an opportunity to go to these events, please go to the events. I mean, they're amazing. Let me say, one of the things that I woke up to this morning, I don't know if you saw it as well. I saw that Frankie is going to do the 45. You see that?
No, I did not. Well, the thing is, I saw that and it says, and I go, oh, orale. And then I go, oh, I remember April Fool's, duh.
That was my comment. I said like April Fool's. This guy's not coming back anytime soon. But let me say, I hope he does come back. You know,
I think we need somebody in the morning, to open up the Erasmo show.
Yeah, and
other than me.
Well, he can open up my show on Mondays when I do Actitud y Pasión con Erika Dio from Miami, and then I can open up the show on Monday for you, Erasmo.
Amazing stuff. Let me say that it's again. I'm hoping that Frankie does come back. I have a lot of people that are saying that Erasmo, convince him to come back. I go like, you think that kid listens to anything that I say? No, I mean, no, but shut up.
He's on his own little world.
He never did it when he was a younger kid. He's not going to do it now that he's viejo y feo.
He ain't going to start now.
Not going to start now. You can't teach that old dog new tricks. So it's kind of an amazing deal. I'm hoping that it's true. I'm hoping that it's not an April Fool's prank. If it is an April Fool's prank, I think it would be a big mistake.
Yeah, I think so too, man, because I think he can give us a whole lot. I mean, he's got a lot to offer, and, I think he's got a great following. Frankie, come back. We need the weather.
I thought that was kind of cool that people mentioned that. They said, we need the weather, but
finally the weather.
It's a good thing that you have your little niche, and that's one of the things I think that Frankie needs to understand. And he has a following. I mean, even when we were doing the show together, there were some people that would come on because Frankie was on, which is
Oh, yeah.
again more power to him. It's just we carry our own little people.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
it, the combining of all these people, which I think would be a great thing. That's one of the things that I always tried to make mention to a lot of the folks out there. Hey guys, that were starting shows, guys, let's work together in regards to putting a united front in regard. We don't always have to do the same thing,
No,
but
no.
always a united front. But I'm very proud if it is going to start. I actually looked for it this morning when I saw the announcement. I didn't see that he had one today. So I'm hoping that it's true that he is going to revamp and restart on Monday. So I think some people are going to be looking out for it.
We'll see. Hey, it was great seeing you yesterday afternoon.
At the
There
movie?
at Sunrise Moment. It was cool. I was waiting for one of my students, but the mom was just gonna drop him off, and then we were gonna because the library was shut down yesterday. I don't know what happened. Sam, do you know anything? What happened with the library being shut down yesterday?
No, which
Because
one?
man, I got there lucky. I get there on time. I had a 4:00, and I got there like at 3:30. Set up. The library shut down, so I called my mom, la chess mom. Can we do it at the mall? Sure, no, so I get over there, and parents are in a hurry, man. They got kids at this activity, kids at that activity, and they gotta drive and drive and drive. So nomás me lo dejó en la puerta. We went in, and later she came in, and
Did they ever? They haven't put the chess tables in downtown, right? Like at the plaza.
they have some chess tables in downtown. Nomás que los boards están pintados, pero están bien chiquitos. But we've had events there before. I know with international master. She's an international master. Luciana. We used to do some events there. Yeah, this is a while back, and supposedly we were gonna do something big with a lot of chess people, pero nunca se hizo. So I don't know. I'm trying to start some more chess stuff now that we had regionals this past weekend up in Harlingen for middle school and high school, and man, the kids were awesome, and it was really cool to see some of these students come back and say hi to me because I know a lot of them hadn't seen me in a long time.
Yeah,
We
because
had tournaments for
they
2
only
years.
had like the online chess, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that's a good deal because the games are not
Have they
being
said anything about
evaluated.
going back to like physical?
Yeah, physical is the best way because
I
you
know,
have
but
their
have they
coach
said
there and
anything?
you're able to analyze the games and check out their mistakes and this and that. Y pues cuando no pasa eso, pues it's like taking tests and not being and the test not being graded or not going over the test as to what you made, where you missed something.
Yeah,
You're not
but they
gonna.
haven't said anything for next school year.
I don't know. They probably. I am hoping Brownsville will open it up, man. Harlingen already opened it up. San Benito's opening up. McAllen has been open all along. I know there's two major clubs in the McAllen Edinburgh area. Shout outs to George up there from the Children's Chess Center and also Anthony Guerra from the Dark Knights. They've been having tournaments all along. So yeah.
Cool, man.
So yeah.
One of the things that I wanted to discuss, and it just escaped me yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw on the news that they sentenced an 18-year-old, no, 21-year-old.
Yeah.
They sentenced a 21-year-old kid for child pornography for
Yes.
16 years. Did you see that, Sam?
For how many years?
16 years.
Yeah,
No,
he was
I-
21-year-old. It was 190 months, which is 190 months, and it's for creating child pornography. We're gonna do a show about that with Judge Adela, because she's really passionate about. She was telling me that that's something that really shouldn't happen. Parents,
Yeah,
talk to
there's
your
a difference
kids.
between creating it and distributing it.
Yeah, but it still carries. It's about the same weight, or worse.
I think Royal's right.
Judge Adela was telling me, man, and this is just natural stuff. Talk to your kids about not touching you, but also you not touching them. Because it goes both ways. And sometimes she was saying that don't assume that, your kid's not capable of doing that. We're humans. We're capable of doing all kinds of stuff. And sometimes it's those kids, it's just,
So that goes back to that whole thing from like, oh, they don't want the school teaching the kids at an early age
yeah.
about sex.
Well, certain things I think should be taught, but not like, you know,
Yeah,
que
but then it goes back
not
and
the
forth to
whole
like, oh,
banana
it's the parents'
deal. Pero
responsibility. Yeah.
simple stuff like don't touch me, don't touch him, don't touch her, that kind of deal. No touching. So I think
Yeah.
that's not necessarily sex education, but that's just the golden rule. Kind of human behavior type of deal. I mean, there's ways of doing it. I mean, I like it. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. I just wanted to come by and give Sam some support. I know you guys have an agenda. Erasmo, it was great
No.
seeing you. Thank you super very much, man. Hey, guys out there, shout out to all my Tejano artists, fans. You might have some people coming in from that. Hey, los vemos. Take care, guys.
All right. Bye, man. Have a good one.
Ándale. Bye-bye. A ver cómo me salto.
And that had just happened yesterday, the sentencing, or what?
Well, I came out on the news yesterday, but one of the things that I think some people had, I saw that they were commenting on social media was, I wonder if the Mossack case is going to get as much
Traction?
time or as much traction or as much out there. Again, I'm hope so. I hope that we start to develop an equitable
I see it.
system.
It was a white guy, right?
Huh?
White kid. It was a white kid.
This one was a Mexican, I think.
Really? Because I'm seeing one from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, a 22-year-old.
No.
It was for
This is here in Brownsville, Sam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's here in Brownsville.
Oh, okay. Then no.
Yeah, I see. I happen here in Brownsville. So I'm praying for an equitable judicial system here locally. One of the things that I think that we've suffered is selective justice. Where some individuals are judged differently than others. And again, I think a lot of the local blogs have been really, really great in regards to going out there and sharing in regards to the lack of justice in a lot of the cases. So I think it's important. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I know with the federal, it takes a while with all the indictment, right? Like all the process.
Yeah, it does. But one of the things that I think we've shared, and they do become federal cases. They become federal cases because of the content. But with that said, there's got to be a little bit of investigation done by our local as well. They're the ones that present the case. They're the ones that pass it on to the federal courts, to the federal judicial system. But I want our local law enforcement to be a little bit more on the proactive side.
Or at least a statement, no?
Something. Jekyll and Hyde tonight at Camille Playhouse. Tonight I will be in Cadereyta. I will be going for my nephew's little birthday party or dinner. Actually, I learned it wasn't a birthday party because I said, what do you want me to take? Do you want me to take the little candy bags, which I'm still going to get anyway? And Rama says, no, it's just going to be a dinner, with the family and stuff. And we're like,
yeah,
it's not a birthday party, bro. You got to have candy. And he goes, well, we're going to have
but
cake.
Are they eating there at the house, or are they going to like a restaurant?
No, we're going to a restaurant, a really good restaurant actually. And
that makes sense.
So it's it's a party.
Because I understand, right? Like I understand both sides. Like I'm more of like I don't want to deal with like having to invite a whole lot of people, doing all the bags, doing the piñata, and inviting everybody and their mother. But then I see the other side to where like you want the kid to have fun, where he gets all his friends to go to one place and have fun. And remember that day.
Yeah. Again, and I think what happens when it's just I think there might be a little bit of not coming to terms in regards to the family as a whole. So I think that's one of the reasons why they decided, let's just have it at the restaurant. Which
is the kid choosing the restaurant? That'd be a good thing to do. Like, hey, want to get us,
Yeah, I think not, because I've taken Andre to this restaurant. It's a great restaurant.
We'd be like Burger King.
I don't want to drive all the way to Cadereyta to go to Burger King.
Yeah.
Pollo Feliz. I want to go because I want to go to this fancy restaurant. But I've taken Andre there, and he's very, very happy. I think it's more of an opportunity to give him the gifts. So I after this show, I plan to take care of a couple of clients that are coming in, and then I'm heading off to. Uh,
Quedadito.
well, no, I'm actually going to get go buy some stuff. I'm
Oh, true.
gonna go find the.
Did you see that they commented where to get them?
They told me some Dulceria Matamoros here in Brownsville. I don't know where that's at. I know where Pinky's is at. Someone mentioned Pinky's.
I
So
did.
I was
Thank
going
you for forgetting about me so quickly.
30 years ago.
No,
Ahorita lavo los trastes, viejita. Sí, espérame. Nomás que ya, qué bueno que ya vino Erasmo. Ya puedo hablar a ti. Dame chance. Ya voy a acabar.
no, hombre, es que la suegra me está diciendo que Dulcería Matamoros están down and southmost by HEB. But I'm like, which side of HEB is? And he's like, pa abajo, and I'm like, pa
Ask her,
abajo.
ask her if they sell bolsitas ya preparadas.
No, pues vete a saber.
Just to call and find out.
I find it interesting how your family is just probably like watching you, like they're going like, "What the hell is he doing?" That's why I don't trust daycares. Yeah, I have an issue. It's always kind of an iffy situation. There were some listed released about the top pedals wanted by the feds. Yeah, you have to go back into the time where the grandmother took care of the kids. I think what's happened now is that a lot of grandmothers don't want to take care of the kids. Sam, las suegras no quieren cuidar.
Well, it's because you gotta see it in their point of perspective. Because my sister goes through that of like they're having their kids and now they want to like the person wants to retire. It's like if Maggie were to retire and then she has to take care of like Alejandra's kids if she were to have some.
But
And
it's
she's like, "Pues, I'm retired. Like, pues, you want to enjoy your time, Yes, you can like take care of your kids here and there, but not always.
not always.
But I know that some daycares, it was. I'm not sure it became a law or not about having cameras though. They're supposed to have cameras, just like they made a law about like the special needs classrooms having cameras.
In the daycares.
Yeah, I know in the schools they're supposed to have cameras. Didn't they pass a law about the special needs classrooms?
I don't know if it's a law. I think it's recommended. I think a lot of people would feel a little bit more comfortable, sending their kids to a place where they had cameras. I don't know if it's a law though.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't,
Well,
but
it should.
yeah, should be.
But it's given like the actual parents. It's not like out open to everybody and have more pedals like there.
It's just ridiculous. And again, anyone out there that's out there associated with.
But I know like whenever you look into whenever if you look into the damn ICE page or I think it's the ICE page. You look into the newsroom and bro, do they have cases for years about cases like that? Like it just goes back to back like everybody that they're catching. But it's a whole lot of investigation that they got to do because wherever they distribute it to, then they get that person, and wherever they send it to, they get that person too, and it's just crazy, bro.
It's horrible.
Ending cycle.
It's horrible. Again, I.
But the thing is that what I was telling you is that the person carries like a heft, what's it called?
Hefty fine. I think you're on mute.
Is it my internet or yours?
I think it's your internet.
That's
Is it me or Sam? Some daycares have cameras. The parents can log into and view. Yeah, I think that's like an extra little perk to convince individuals. Like,
no.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? Am I lagging or is Sam lagging? I think Sam's lagging. Either Sam's lagging or me está haciendo ojitos. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, she's lagging.
I don't know. I think it's mine.
I think it's yours too. That's what happens when you have 1,000 kids and all of them use the same Wi-Fi.
Um,
ah, 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 lagging. Ah, ah,
yeah, hold on.
ah, ho, e, o, u, let me share a story while Sam figures out his
Yeah, but
internet issues.
here.
Ah, e, ah, eh, ah. So I was at the bridge this morning. That's what the reasons why I was late. La, yeah, eh, eh, in. I was at the bridge and I was marrying a couple of couples out there. And let me say is that I'm out there. I'm in the middle of the God bless you, God keep you, God blah, 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 and the whole thing. And someone stopped by. Erasmo, can I ask you a question? I'm going like, no, I'm in the middle of a ceremony. Like, are y'all nuts? Why would you interrupt me in the middle of someone's wedding to ask Erasmo Castro quit? Goes, oh, okay. And I said, no, I'm in the middle of a ceremony. And I was kind of trippy, you know, because I'm out there, you know, in full dress and with my priestly garments, and I'm out there and I'm marrying people, and someone just stops by and says, "I have some questions for you. I have a question." And we're like, "Can you not see what I'm doing? I'm busy, woman or man. I'm not sure." But anyway, that's one of the reasons why I'm late. I do not like to be late, but I have commitments. One of the things that I've shared is that, bro, I'll always approach you in the middle of whatever the heck you're doing. Well, that's different, baby. You got the VIP pass. You need security. Security? Security? Well, actually, it was kind of trippy because a security officer all of a sudden comes by and says, "Hey, I need some medicine." I said, like, okay. From the United States? No, from Mexico. I said, well, get it yourself. You know, why am I supposed to be concerned about your medicine from Mexico? Anyway, that's why I'm late. Guys, tonight I will be late. Not probably late. I will not be on the show unless I do a drive by. Este, I appreciate that the Commissioner de los Santos has agreed to come on with Maggie and with Sam. I might pop in from the party, and maybe if not, it will be my night off. It gives individuals a little break from Erasmo Castro, and it gives Sam and Maggie a little bit break from Erasmo Castro. I'm not an easy individual to work with. That's for sure. So I'm very, very proud that there's a little bit of diversity going on, and we have other individuals that are willing to step in. So thank you all to Commissioner Los Santos, and thank you, Maggie and Sam, for everything that y'all do. It is greatly appreciated, guys. Guys, short show. I do have someone waiting for me here at the office. I got someone on the way. I'm going to have a couple of people on the way. So it's going to be a busy day for me. I will have a late wedding at 4 o'clock, and then I am off to Cadereyta. If anyone out there wants to go to Mexico, uh, let me know. I'll take you. Guys, have a great, great morning. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, I'm done with all that. Guys, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for everything that y'all do. And Sam's trying to reconnect, but he's not being successful. There you are. Are you back?
There's Arturo.
Oh, ya me estaba despidiendo porque no venías.
No, man, I put I guess restart or refresh or whatever, and then it said updating computer. I'm like, no.
It looks better right now.
Sí.
Yeah.
So, ¿qué te preguntaron en el puente?
I mean, in the middle of the thing, Sam, the guy goes like, I got a question for you. I go like, breathe. I'm in the middle of a service. You know, no one wants their wedding interrupted, so the guy that's officiating the wedding can go out there and answer a question.
Hey, bro, what you doing?
You know, and it's trippy because I do have a lot of people that cross and go like, "That's felicidades, buen día," and that's okay. But in the middle of a service, you know. Hey, Sam, whatever your
Well,
name
at least
is.
he wasn't drunk.
I don't know. He might have been Frankie or the guy that. So is Frankie bringing back the show? Okay.
I think so.
I think it's an April Fool's prank. If it is an April Fool's prank, it's going to be
You're
kind
like,
of
it's a really distasteful one.
it's going to be a little bit on the detrimental side. I think it's not going to be good. Brunch, okay, guys. Vámonos. I'm available. I mean, I just got to go pick up candies at Pinky's. Sam, what are you going to do this morning?
No, I gotta go to my mother's, give her meds for the day.
Well, after that,
Yeah, I'm game.
let's go to lunch. You want to do lunch? We'll let Matthew take us to the oyster bar downtown.
Stop looking at me.
¿Te regañaron?
Siento la mirada aquí.
No vas a ir, Samuel. Tienes que lavar los platos.
¿El permiso de quién o qué?
¿Te querías casar, imbécil? No te vas a ir a comer con Erasmo, vas a lavar los trastes, no te olvides. Y aquí está mamá también, para que me ayude. Contigo. Ahí está tu suegra. Did she hear what I said?
Sí.
Mi hija tiene razón. Tienes que quedarte en casa.
No, usually she's more on my side.
Matthew, you can take us to lunch. Let's go. Terras? Oh, Terras is fine. I thought oyster bar.
I heard the beach is better.
Terras. All right. ¿A qué hora? 12, Sam?
Yeah.
Matthew, 12 at my office, Papa. You know where it's at. I see you stuck my office. Sam, Matthew, myself are going to go have lunch together today, so we'll see what happens. If Sam is not on the show tonight at 9 p.m. And I'm nowhere to be heard from, then you know Matthew killed us. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, utility, and all that crap. Guys, see y'all. Sam and Maggie and Commissioner Los Santos will see y'all tonight at 9 p.m. I might pop in a little bit while I'm driving back. We'll see what happens. Guys, be good to each other and continue to be good to me. God bless.
Bye.